New crib psychotic. I'm so iconic. Fly down to see the islands. She ain't even bring a wallet. They don't get it, but I got it. I'm so iconic. Got your stacks up, but you ain't got no rings, yeah. Got my stats up, I'm living out my dreams, yeah. Stretch this condo, I can fit a limousine, yeah. Ain't that...
You can almost hear the noise coming from the nearby French Quarter, and they're being just as loud inside Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Blake Grupe out and ready to send this away. And here we go from New Orleans. Ty Chandler to return. And he's brought down quickly right inside his own 10.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks them with a really long field ahead.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing on their first play. That's completed right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Darnold looking to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Alontae Taylor has it. And the Saints get the football on the first turnover of the contest. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. And they send a man in motion. Carr gonna open with a pass here. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
And And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Second and 10, here's Carr. And oh, she missed over the middle there. Lucky that one didn't end up worse. That swatted away, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that.
Carr throwing on 3rd. That one's caught along the left sideline. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Carr off the play fake. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Harrison Smith with the INT. And the Vikings see their return stop just a little bit short of their own 30. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He'll get this to Jefferson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Back now, pressure on its way. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10 now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. They're going for this. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Willie Gay with the pick. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Pistol snap to Carr. He'll get this to Means. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Working out of the gun, it's Carr. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Picked up by Stephon Gilmore. And the Vikings take over just shy of the 40. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
From the 46. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Colson Adebo's got it. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back with a pick six. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Grupe adds the extra point. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Chandler now on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Get this drive started. 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Hockenson fought off a tackle, but he lost the football. And the Saints grab it. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Kate, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot, right? He's got great, what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, Well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
Throwing on first down, it's Carr. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Back to the air, Carr. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Sideline, he's got it, and he gets the feet down too. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Throwing again, it's Carr. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
It's second down and 10.
Carr here from the gun. It's a New Orleans touchdown. Grupe to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Here's Grupe on now to handle the kickoff. It's Brandon Powell with the return. He lost the football. And the fumble recovery is made. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. No, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right? At a young age, you're always coaching those guys. Hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play. And they just did.
And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the red zone now. This one's caught. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. No gain for them there, setting up second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
The nose of the football inside the one. Here's second and goal. Looking to throw, Carr. Gets this one to Shaheed. And he's brought down for a loss.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
Third and goal, here's Carr. And he'll score, touchdown New Orleans! The Saints take a 20-zip lead. Groupie to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints push their lead to 21-zip already. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Chandler now on the return. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. To throw, here's Darnold. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
And the Vikings first down.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Now Darnold. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Jordan Addison, the intended target. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Darnold now to throw. Into the hands of Jefferson, complete. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
4th and 3, drive on the line. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Man in motion here. Throwing from the gun. He beams one deep right side. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. You got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down. Here's Darnold. Complete beyond the marker. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. The Saints calling for a timeout, their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Darnold. And they pick him off again. Paulson Adebo's got it. There he goes, right sideline. And he makes the Hex goal. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. They had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Groupie's extra point is good. And the Saints continue piling on to this lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Powell now to return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10. They're on the 29-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Back to the air following the pick 6. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That's Demario Davis. And the Saints come through with a big play to close out our opening quarter. It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. It's an early runaway. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They begin this drive already inside field goal range. Carr with it on first. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Byron Murphy picks it. Along the right sideline, there's space. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure. But instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Declines the touchback, Brock, and they make him pay in a big way. He's tackled before he can get to the 20.
At their own 12-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Carr trying again after the pick. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, Carr. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. He connects on the deep shot. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints ballooning the first half lead even further. Groupie adds the extra point. And the Saints grow their lead yet again. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he stopped him right as he gets up past the 15.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. Another look for him, Brock, and hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. And my hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Throwing here, Darnold. Has it downfield, working the left. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. He's at the 5. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read or react? Read or react. You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they're left with 3rd and goal. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And he finds him in the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Vikings electing not to kick it. The offense staying out there. They're going for 2. He's throwing for it. He's got it. Looks like both feet were in, and that's going to get them 2 points.
Vikings 15. Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. Got to him early on the return and laid a big hit on him. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Carr. He's going deep this time. He's got it at the 30. There it is, touchdown New Orleans. The Saints running away with it in the 2nd quarter. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a 2nd half to match this one. That one splits the uprights. And the Saints continue adding on to that lead. Here's Grupe on now to handle the kickoff. Powell now to return. Not a good return. They bring him down just beyond the 10.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Darnold to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
A gain of 15. And the Vikings 1st down.
Darnold looking to throw. Completed right side to Addison. And he goes out of bounds after taking it up to the 40. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. He fires one deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 25. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
To throw, here's Darnold. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back. So the decision to go for 2 does result in a nice boost, Brock, but not for the team we were expecting, thanks to an alert play and a lengthy jog downfield from that defender.
Yeah, it took everybody. In order to do that and make that happen, it really was all 11 and then just a superhuman effort. You say jog, I say a sprint to glory.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Carr here from the gun. That's caught by Chris Olave. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Carr now on 1st and 10. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it 2nd down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
Second and 10, here's Carr. Olave with the catch. And this one doesn't go far.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Carr throwing on third. Gets everything he has under this throw. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Throwing again, it's Carr. Throw is caught by the back. And he's going to be out of bounds a few yards short of the first. That's going to be a turnover on downs. And this one won't get close. They make the stand and force that turnover on downs. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Sending a receiver left. Darnold now to throw. Hockenson reels it in. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Here's 2nd and 2. Catch is made down the right sideline. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. From the red zone now. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Complete to Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Now the Vikings will try once again for a 2-point conversion.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now Darnold. And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit. And they stay perfect, Brock. That's a perfect 3 for 3 now on 2-point tries. Is it just automatic at this point that if there's a touchdown, they're going to go for 2?
Well, I think until this defense stops them, that answer is going to be yes. It's not supposed to be this easy. I mean, the numbers tell you you're not supposed to have this kind of success rate, but it's really clear this defense has no answer. Run, pass, confidence, the offense is owning them.
At their own 26-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Pressure coming for Carr. Launches one deep downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Chris Olave with the touchdown. Groupie's extra point is good. And the Saints grow the lead now to 22 points. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Chandler now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Darnold. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Tyrann Mathieu. And the Saints twist the knife after that interception. Wow, they took it all the way back to the 20-yard line before being stopped.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He was an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing his car. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it'll be 2nd down. Back to the air. Carr. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in, too. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. They motion the tight end over. From the shotgun, Carr. And he brings it in for a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. Groupie to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints tack on 7 more to their lead. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Chandler now on the return. A poor return there. He only gets to the 15 before he's tackled.
Who's in my stream? There's 2 people in here watching. Who is that? Say something in the chat.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Second and 4. Caught, nice gain left side. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
He put some juice on a deep throw. He's got it inside the 10. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Well, we saw this before. Vikings offense out to try for 2. He's throwing for it. He's got it. Looks like both feet were in, and that's going to get them 2 points.
Vikings 37. Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Shaheed now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
He's gonna sit in the chat and not gonna say nothing. Say something in my chat, man.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Pistol snap to Carr. He lets one fly deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Carr. He's looking deep once again. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys are going to have a little fun with him in practice this week, because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Looking to throw, Carr. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he'll be across midfield and close to that 45 before going out. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
Carr with it on 1st. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
They've got a man in motion. Second and 10 now. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Carr here from the gun. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
Putting a receiver in motion. 4th down, here's Carr. On target to Valdez-Scantling. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That'll be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock, and it keeps this drive moving. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. Carr now on 1st and 10. He's got Shaheed. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Throwing again, it's Carr. And he'll score! Touchdown, New Orleans! The Saints boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Chris Olave with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. From Sid Luckman in 1943 to Drew Brees in 2015. We've had 8 quarterbacks throw 7 touchdowns in one game, and now we have a 9th who's accomplished that feat as his dominance over this defense continues. That one right down the middle, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Chandler now on the return. He gets popped quickly. Not a nice feeling or a nice return.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. He fires one deep down the middle. He's got it deep downfield. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings chop some of the lead off before the half. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Throwing on 1st down, it's Carr. He's on the move. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Carr setting to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back third down coming up.
A loss of 12.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Carr staring down a 3rd and long. He's going to push one deep. Big gain downfield. There he goes, right sideline. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Chris Olave with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Groupie adds the extra point. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And that is a rough one, Brock. It came down well short of that 20-yard line minimum he needed, so this drive going to begin from the 40-yard line instead. Throwing here, Darnold. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Saints have it again after yet another interception.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
Throwing from his own end zone. Taking a deep shot here. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Bynum. And the Vikings will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception. The moment you see them look to pass from this close to their own goal line, Brock, it is that defense's goal to hurry him and force a mistake just like that.
Yeah, those guys, they're so sneaky on the back end, Kate. They know the clock is being sped up. They know that the quarterback can feel those footsteps and thinking about a safety, and those defenders just wait for that rush throw, and then they step in, they deliver, and they take the ball away.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Darnold now to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. 3rd and just 2 to go. Darnold. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. The tip definitely broke up that throw. And that brings up 4th and short.
I think we're seeing why this defense likes him in coverage. He reacts so well to throws and is even more adept in breaking up those passes.
To throw, here's Darnold. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Throwing it just before halftime. He's trying another one deep. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Shaheed now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
I'm vanilla, baby. I'll you, but I ain't no killer, baby. She 28, telling me I'm still a baby. I get love in Detroit like Skilla, baby. And the thing about your boy is